Oh, good morning, everybody. I've started a little early today because we've still got some issues with the sound. So I wanted to get the sound check sorted out so that we could start with today's messages at 11:11 on time. So I hope you're having an awesome day. So could you let me know in the comment box if you can hear me properly, please? Hey, Vicky, can you hear me? I'm going to go to different screens as well to see. Hey, Kelly. Good morning. I'm just going a little early today so that we can do these sound checks. Hey, Pauline, good morning to you. So, these are the sound checks I'm trying to switch to card view. Okay, I've got the card view there. Let's have a look at that. How does that sound, Nicholas? Pauline says it sounds perfect. Carmen says, good morning, Carmen. Good morning, Brenda. You're up early. Also, can you put in the comment box as well where you're tuning in from so we can see how wide we're going with this? All right. See if this time works for everybody, if I need to do something a little bit later. So Brenda says good morning. Vicky says the sound sounds fabulous.
You're booming on card view for some reason again, and I'm not
I'm
sure why.
booming on card view on this one. Okay, people, what do I sound like on this one? Can you put a comment in the comment box to tell me if I'm booming on this? Vicky's from Cardiff. Yay! She's from Welsh Wales because we always say that Cardiff is proper Wales, Welsh Wales. It's not like being from North Wales, is it, Vicky? Pauline's from Weardale, UK. Okay, where's Weardale in the UK, Pauline? I don't know. I should know because I was born and raised here, but I really don't know. I spent most of my adult life in the States, so some things get a little bit lost on me. Pauline says it's a little echoey on the cards. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, it sounds echoey in the cards, Nick. So what we got wrong?
Yeah, there's a huge difference in the volumes. There's a huge difference in the volumes. You sound good. I would have to turn the gain on, but yeah, see your gains higher on the cards for some reason.
Right, so if I go on this on full me, it sounds okay. You can't even hear it now. There's no echo.
Yeah, it is. But the echo is probably because that's loud, and they can hear that again as well.
Right,
But you hear the
okay.
volume difference, right?
Big difference,
There's a
huge
massive difference
difference,
between
huge
the card view
difference.
and every other view,
Right.
and I'm not
Oh,
sure why.
okay. We'll have to figure that one out then, Pauline. So you're close to Durham. Yay. When you first spoke, it sounded fab. Oh, thanks. And if I don't say good morning to you, this is something else. If you're saying and you're typing things in the comment box, it could be because you're not a page liker or a page subscriber. Because I'm trying to figure out why I see some people and I don't see some people. And when I was trying to research it on Facebook, it said because sometimes people who put a comment in don't like your page. So if you haven't been to Anne Marie McCormack's Psychic Medium, and you haven't, well, you could be on that page now and writing all the comments in, but if you're not a page liker, then I probably won't be able to see your comments. Okay. So somebody says, yes, I'm on early. We're trying to do some sound checks, trying to figure out what's going on with the sound. I've ordered a new microphone already, but here's, you see, when we do this, it gets a little echoey. Oh, it's not echoing now, I don't think.
Oh, the echo was from me, remember?
Oh, the echo was from Nicholas. Can anybody hear me echoing on this one? Can we get echoey going? And the person that said good morning at 11:07 says you're on early. I don't see where you're commenting from. I know you're on Facebook, but I'm not sure which one you're on Facebook. I think that you might be one of the groups. Sounds okay. Sounds good. Yes. Yeah, it sounds all right. Amanda Webber. Yes, it's echoing. Yeah. So we'll go back to the full me. I think it sounds good. Yeah, it seems to when I come on the card view here, this is when it echoes. It seems to be much better on this view, doesn't it? Don't seem to have many problems on this one. Good morning. I hope you have a lovely day too. I've had a lovely day so far. I was up at 6, well, 10 to 6. I was up at 6. I was ready to go for 20 after 6. So I sat there with a nice big cup of coffee. Normally drink tea first thing in the morning, but when I go to the gym, sometimes it's a nice big coffee. I want that caffeine jolt to get me moving and get me going. And I was at the gym for just after 7 with my Charlotte. We went to the gym, and it was quite interesting actually, because they had Perspex petitions in between the machines. They'd made the machines space them out a little bit more, and they put Perspex petitions in between the machines, which was
Okay, so when you're on the card, do you just have to talk softly for today while I'm trying to figure out why
when
it's
I'm
doing
on the
that?
cards, I've got to talk softly while he figures out what it was.
All
Yeah,
right,
okay,
I'll
all
leave you to
right.
it now.
It's going to leave me to it now. Do you want to close this door
Yeah.
for me, son? Thanks. Okay, hello, I'm new here, says Sarah. I'm enjoying watching you. Well, thank you, Sarah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe now button and hit the thing that says notify me when I go on board. My name is Anne-Marie McCormack, and I'm a psychic medium. I was born this way. I've been this way all my entire life. I usually spend most of the year these days in the UK and only a fraction of the year in Florida. Used to be I was in Florida all the time and just a small portion of the year in the UK. Now I flip-flop because my parents are getting older. So I need to spend more time around them and with them. And I like spending time at home. It's so much easier an English garden than it is a Florida garden. You know, so much nicer to grow things. In Florida, I have to grow big uh, uh, flowers, you know, things like hibiscus on bushes because they have big flowers and the sun doesn't wilt them away. Whereas here, and it's hard to grow roses in Florida, whereas here I've got a rambler rose and it's all over the place. And I love the smell of the flowers, and I just love an English garden. What can I say? I'm partial to a garden. I'm also partial to the English food as well. But I still stick with my gluten free because it's, you know, gluten and me, we don't get on very well at all. Not at all. Okay. So I'll get started with today's messages, shall I? Let's see if we can get this done then, because we're bang on 11:11 now. So if you want to get a set of these cards, you can find them at all good mind, body and spirit stores in the United States and Canada. And you can also get them from Amazon, and you can also get them from me, from our website. So if you're in the UK, particularly in Europe, the best place to get them from is to click our website, which is sixsenseconnection.com, and you can get them from there. So that's what we've got for you. So here's the message for today. I pulled these out before, and it's quite interesting because the first card that I pulled is the New Beginning card. So, and it was very interesting for me to pull this one today, because today I was at the gym for the first time in a long time. I was just saying before that I felt quite safe. The machines were very spaced a lot further apart, and they had perspex on either side, and there was more stations to disinfect the machines down. And obviously we disinfected them before and we disinfected them after. And I managed to do 25 minutes on the aerobic, on the elliptical, which is wow. I mean, it was only on level 2. I'm normally on level 4 by the time I've got into 5 minutes. But hey, level 2, 25 minutes, first time in a gym for 5 months. I impressed myself. Then I did a few weights, but I went light on the weights because it's like, okay, I need to come back tomorrow. I don't need to kill myself. So working out too hard, too fast, because you know you get those endorphins going and you feel good and you're like, oh yeah, let's just get on with this. So the first card of the day, the background of the day, is new beginnings. So whatever you want to start new, be a great time. If you're looking to conceive, if you're looking to become pregnant, if you're looking to become pregnant with life and pregnant with a new idea, this is a wonderful time for you in order to get that thing sorted. What's the matter?
Fuzzy behind you.
Oh, I've gone fuzzy behind me. Oh, okay. So you just straighten the thing up because I've got fuzzy behind me, apparently. We'll get this right for next week, I'm sure. So we've got brand new beginnings coming on. So what new beginnings would you like to see today? What things would you like to begin? Would you like to start a new healthy habit? Would you like to let go of something? I've started a new healthy habit. I was back at the gym this morning. Do you want to get pregnant with anticipation? Do you want to get pregnant with a baby? Do you want to get pregnant with new ideas? it's a great day for new beginnings all around, and it's heaven sent and blessed by the angels. So whatever new beginning that you want to get to do today, just stop thinking about it and just start doing it. Okay? Just start doing it. Right, the second card for today I picked is Naughty But Nice. And I love this card. I really do, because this allows me to be a bitch once in a while, this card. Because you see how she smiles? I'm always smiling out. I'm always smiling, going, okay. So if you're going to tell somebody where to get off, make sure you do it with a smile today. You can always say, knock that shit off. I'm not having it. Knock that shit off. So make sure that you stand up for yourself. And people go on about being a bitch, but you know, sometimes we have to be a bitch. Sometimes we've got to get that horn devil out of us just to protect us. Sometimes we're just too nicey, nicey, nicey all the time. And I always believe that we can say anything once with a smile. Second time, could have a problem, but we can always say it once with a smile and get away with it, can't we? So sometimes we need to say, like I said, knock that shit off. That shit won't fly. Not having it. And we can do it with love, and we can do it with a smile, and we can do it with a chuckle. Okay, so if you have to be naughty today to make sure that somebody's nice to you, and to make sure that somebody does not tread all over your boundaries and push your boundaries too far, then be naughty. It's okay to be naughty. Some people go, oh, but I can't be a bitch. Of course you can be a bitch. You can be a nice bitch. You can be a good bitch, but you can definitely be a bitch. Okay, my screen's gone fuzzy on my end. Okay, let's try that. Is it? Oh, I think I can see a bit of fuzziness in the background as well. Okay, is that any better, Vicky? Is the screen any better now? This is true today. She's fed up with family. Well, then you can tell them, pick your shit up, put your stuff away, clean your rooms, help with dinner, help washing the dishes, get a chore list, put it on the refrigerator and say, right, this is your day to do the pots today after tea. This is your day to cook. This is your day to do this. This is your day to do that. Don't be put on. Okay, so it's okay to be naughty, to make sure that people are being nice and fair and square with you today. It's that kind of energy. Okay, so and then the last card that I picked for the day, which was interesting, is the work card. Now, I love doing funky work. I love writing. I love exploring all the funky things that can come my way. So if you've been thinking about doing something different, go for it. If you've been thinking about going for another job or going into a different line of work, then maybe this message is for you. Okay, so think about this. Oh, yeah. So think about doing what you want to do for work, because we spend a lot of time doing our work, don't we? So it's got to be fun. And then sometimes we don't want to work. Sometimes we just think, oh, I just can't be bothered. Well, it's those times when you just can't be bothered where you really need to do some funky, fun work. Okay. So there's times when I goof off for the day, and instead of doing what I'm supposed to do, I'll do something else. But I'm not the kind of person that can sit idle. It really doesn't sit with me well, just to sit and do nothing. Once in a while I can goof off and binge watch series all day long, but that's a rarity rather than something common. So let's have a look to see who we've got messages for today. So is everybody okay on that? Somebody says they need to walk away from the adult siblings. You don't necessarily need to walk away from them. You just need to tune them out. Sometimes it's kind of like it is an American way to walk away from people. And I just say turn a deaf ear, because you can always choose your friends. You can choose who you're going to speak to and who you're not going to speak to, but you can't always choose your family. But you can choose to tune them out. You can choose to say to them, knock that shit off, it ain't flying. You can choose to say to them, oh, that old chestnut, I'm not listening to that one again. Or you can just go, they're off again. I'll talk to them another time. You know, things don't have to be all or nothing. We've not all been sprinkled with pixie dust 24/7. We're not all filled with sweetness and light. We're whole beings. Maybe people think that we can be a pain in the ass too at times as well. Okay? So if we can be a pain in the ass, they can be a pain in the ass. But if they're your family, they're your pains in the ass and you're their pain in the ass. But you just have to say to them, Like the middle card was, knock that shit off, it's not going to fly. Or just turn and walk away sometimes. I'll pull the wrong card up. Here we go. Here's the right card. This was the card that I pulled up. So you just need to be able to tell them exactly how you think and feel. And you can always do that with love and kindness. And you can do it in a nice, naughty way at the same time, can't you? Because you can say anything to anybody once. Okay, Debbie says that she likes this new site. It looks awesome. Thank you. I have this green screen at the back of me, and this is something that my son has set up for me. He's ever so clever, is my Nicholas. He's a lovely son to have, and we work together as well. So I've been visiting my daughter in Rhode Island, is it Rhode RI in May, but heading back to Florida today. Been visiting my daughters. I wonder who that is because I don't see a name. So whichever site that you're on at the moment, I don't see your name on that site. Okay, so let's see who we're going to get a message for. The first person I think we're going to get a message for today is Debbie Erickson. So let's see. Okay, let's get a message for Debbie for today. Get an exclusive message for Debbie, please. For today, Debbie Erickson. Oh, okay. Oh, you pull the psychic empath card, Debbie. So if you're being empathic to other people's thoughts and feelings, then you really need to make sure that you sort yourself out, that you seal your energy field. There's the psychic empath card, and it's also the cover of the card deck. So the cards I'm reading from are my own unique card deck, and they're called Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards deck. And you can get them from Amazon and all good book retailers, all Mind, Body and Soul places in the States and Canada. And in Europe, you get them from me direct from sixthsenseconnection.com. There's also free Oracle card lessons as well that I do in Sixth Sense Oracle School on Facebook. So you can always join that one too. Okay, so Miss Debbie, make sure, Miss Debbie Erickson, going back to you, make sure that you're sealing your energy field today. Because you're being very empathic to other people, which means that you're hearing them out, you're listening to them. Maybe strangers tell you all their problems and you don't know why they tell you all their problems. People you've never met before just go, oh, when they sit next to you and they tell you their life story. It's because you're an empath. Empaths do great in roles like teaching and nursing and anywhere to be of service, anywhere to help people. They also make great actresses and actors as well, because they're able to morph into different characters. They're able to put themselves into other people's shoes. So that's why they make great actors. So watch for the being empathic today. Okay, so who else have I got here that hasn't had a message before that I can see a name from? And it'd be a good idea for you to put your name in these comments, because wherever Vicky is, I can see Vicky's name. Wherever Carmen is, I can see Carmen's name. I'll give Carmen a message because I don't think she's had one yet from me. So let's give Carmen a message. See what we have for Carmen. And let's go back to this one while we're getting Carmen's message. Okay. Whoops. It jumped right out. You're having that one, Carmen. This is the message that we got for you, and it's about using your imagination. It's about getting really creative with yourself and using that imagination. Now, when we look at imagination, and I chose a really wonderful, I really love this image on this card that I chose for this one, because it's like a fairy tale castle, like an elf going to the castle, crossing the bridge. So what we're talking about here, the visualization of this one, is for you to tap into your imagination. Your imagination is precursor to being inspired, which is being in spirit. Once you're tapped into your imagination, the world is your oyster. You know, think about it. Trains, planes, cars, the electric light, music, works of art. None of them would have come about if people had not employed their imagination. So do not underestimate your imagination. Your imagination really serves you well, Miss Carmen. So let it take flight. Let it roam to imaginary places. Let it serve you. So you obviously have some creativity stored up there, Miss Carmen, and it's trying to get out. So you might have been a good artist, you might be a good writer, you might be a great musician. There's some kind of art form or inventive nature that you have that is saying, help, help. She's not working with me. She's not using me. Please, please help her work with me. So find some time to work with the creative arts, Miss Carmen, and you will certainly be glad that you did. Okay. Now, I see a lot of people that say good morning, but I don't always see a name. That's the thing with the new system. I think it shows your name if you're on Anne-Marie Psychic Medium page, but if you're in the groups, I do not believe that it shows your name unless Debbie Erickson's in one of the groups. So if you can say where you are, that would be good. So we have Kate Cardi Beck, good morning. We have Sheila Tyler that says good morning. We have Susan Smeal that says good morning, hello. We have me, Jennifer Vega. Hey, Jen. So whichever group that you're in, could you put a comment to tell me which group that you're in? Because this one does not show where your name is. So you just put me, Jennifer Vega. So Jennifer Vega is having in a message. Amanda Weber, do you have a message for me, Anne-Marie? I'll look. Oh, and Karen says it's Karen Venables visit. I thought it was you, Karen. Thought it was you, but you never know. Okay. So there's Pamela Trinker as well from, is she from Minnesota, MN? Okay. So let's go for Jennifer Vega. Let's give Jennifer Vega a message and see what we have for Jen. Now it says we've got 10, 12, 14, 15 people. We're going to have to get closer to 50. Well, let's see. We're doing this every day as well. I'm doing it Monday through Friday. So Friday will be my last day this week, and then we'll do a weekend forecast. If you have a Sixth Sense Connection Oracle card deck, you can join Sixth Sense Connection Oracle Card School. We call it Sixth Sense Oracle Card School. And there are going to be some free lessons. We did one last week, and we're gonna do another one this Saturday, but it's by Zoom, so you have to be prepared to be on Zoom. Okay, Jen, this is the card that you picked, and it's all about autumn. So autumn should be a perfect time of year for you. All kinds of things should start to come into place and fall into place. So watch for the September, October time, Jen, because that's when you're going to have a lot of things just fall magically into place for you. So if you've been waiting on something, the answer is it will happen in autumn, which we call fall, don't we, in the States? I always have to get remember my words. It's fall, it's autumn, it's all the same. It's fall because the leaves fall, and it's autumn because it's autumn. All right, now let's see who else I have a message for today. Carmen says thank you. Amanda Weber, I don't think I've given you a message before, so we'll give one to Amanda. Let's see. Let's have a message for Amanda. Amanda, I have a spirit with you. I wasn't intending to do spirit messages or something, but I do have a spirit with you, and it feels to me like somebody that had a lot of problems with their throat. So whether they had like a lung cancer or a tracheotomy or something wrong with the vocal cords, because I just can't seem to breathe, is the problem there. And the energy feels female as well. It feels like there's a lady with you from the other side. Yeah, definitely a lady. Could have been lung cancer, throat cancer, something like that. Something really wrong in that throat area, okay? And what the messages I have for you is she wants you to think more of yourself, Amanda. She says you're not as confident in yourself as what she feels that you should be. And she wants to give you an atta girl. Like she's saying, she's very proud of you. She's very proud of what you're doing. She's very proud of what you've accomplished. And she says that you're being too hard on yourself, Amanda. Okay? I'm not getting a name or anything. I'm just getting all this stuff coming in. But I'm sure you know exactly who I'm talking about, okay? So somebody says that they're in the Sixth Sense group, but you forgot to tell me your name again. Vicky says she'd love her. Oh, Suzanne White, I'm from Duckingfield. Whoa, just around the corner. Yes, I'm in Hyde. So we're all of 2 miles away. Yes. I would love a card in Six Sense Connection, Sheila. Susan's from Wales. Have a beautiful day. I'm new here. I'm from Alabama. Okay. I think that is Lisa. Amanda says she thinks that is Lisa. That feels right. That really does feel right. Okay. Now, as well, Amanda, what we're telling you is that there's going to be some changes. It's a change in life coming up for you, and it's kind of like letting go of the old and bringing in the new. But don't don't burn any bridges. Don't leave the past behind completely. Make sure that you're mindful, so that you don't make the same mistakes again. Okay. So I have that one for you. And let's see who else I feel drawn to give another message to. Katie Cardi Beck. I feel drawn to give a message to Katie. All right, Miss Katie. And if you don't get a message today, come back tomorrow. I'm going to be on here at 11:11 a.m. in the UK time, which is 6:11 a.m. in Central Florida. And I'm going to do this Monday through Friday through the end of July and all through August, and we'll see how we do at this time frame. You can always change the time frame if it doesn't work too good. And we're tweaking the equipment as we're going. My son's got me this fabulous new equipment. So a message for Katie, and she's from Pennsylvania. Woo! So she's up early. Oh, where did you go? It went somewhere. Where did it go? I thought it went somewhere. No? Okay. Let me see. Message for Katie. Okay, Miss Katie. You need to get your... right, you've got to get some more sunshine. Miss Katie, you've got to get some more sunshine. And you've got to be kinder to yourself. I think that maybe that you expect way too much of yourself than what you should. This is what I'm getting for you, Katie. And I'm going to go down to the card to show you what I'm getting, which is the prison card. But I feel it's a prison of your own making. I feel like it's connected with your mind, and that maybe that you think too much, and that you put two and two together and make five instead of four. So I want you to give yourself a break. I want you to give yourself the benefit of the doubt. And I want to ask you this question. If you was as mean to your friends as what you are to yourself, because this card indicates a lot of meanness, and a feeling I get with it feels like, Miss Katie, that you're being mean to yourself. So knock that shit off. I'm going to tell you, stop it. Be nice to yourself. Because if you was as mean to your friends as you are to yourself, I don't think you'd have any friends, Katie. So why don't you deserve the benefit of the doubt? Why aren't you allowed to make mistakes? Are you a computer program? Even computer programs can screw up because they're made by humans. You know, the internet can go down, all kinds of things can go wrong with computers too. Computers do not have emotions. Computers just work on logic. We're humans. We work on emotions too. It's not just our thoughts, it's also our feelings. And when our thoughts and feelings run away with us, they're just telling us where we're up to. They're just telling us sometimes that we're just overwhelming ourselves, and we're just trying too hard to be perfect, and we need to back off. We need to chill out, and we need to give ourselves a break. And I feel that somebody else is watching needs to hear this too. So don't be so mean. Don't be so hard on yourself. Be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Put yourself first. Don't think it's being selfish, Katie, by putting yourself first. I feel it's self-preservation is what you're needing to be done here. Absolutely. So I hope you resonate with that message, Miss Katie. And you can always put, if everybody likes a message, you can always put a little review in the review box about the message that I've given to you, because I've never met you before. I don't know you from Adam. So if you've had a message from me and it resonated with you, it was right, yes, ooh, she's got me. then if you could put a little review in the review box, that would be awesome. I'll put something in the comment box too. Okay, now the next message I have is for Sheila Tyler, sorry, and Sheila. The card that I drew for you is the angels have got your back, so you must be going through. And we can all do this at any point in time. We can all say, angels, please help me now. Angels, thank you for your help. Thank you for your love and guidance. Each and every one of us has always got a guardian angel looking after us, at least one, usually 3 to 5, but there's always one with you. And I'm sure mine drinks. I'm sure mine will say, oh my God, I am having such a tough time helping Anne-Marie at times because, you know, I can be pig-headed. Well, I am pig-headed. I'm hard-headed. No, I'm not. I'm flexible. Well, I'm trying to be flexible anyway, but you know, you get an idea in your head and that's it, isn't it? So you have to learn that things aren't always black and white, that there's plenty of colours in the rainbow. And we go from black to white and we go through blues, pinks, indigos, yellows, greens, all those colours. So, you know, don't necessarily think that everything has to be black or white. What's right for you could be wrong for me. What's your truth could not ring true for me. So nobody has the monopoly on the truth. There is no definite right or definite wrong. It's all based on our own life experiences and how we view the world, okay? Because, I mean, if we view the world through the eyes of a child, wow, wouldn't that be awe-inspiring? Think of all the things that we could do if we viewed the eyes through the 5-year-old child. That would be an awesome day, wouldn't it? So let's name that and claim that. Now, the angels have got you back. So what I want you to say is, angels, thank you for your help. This is for Sheila Tyler and anybody else that needs angelic help. Thank you for your help resolving whatever the situation is. So thank you for your help in resolving my family issues. Thank you for bringing unity in my relationships with my family. Thank you for bringing me the new job. You have to say it like you already have it. That's the thing. When you're asking the angels for help, you're not saying, oh, angels, please could I have a new job? Or angels, please could you sort out the problems that I'm having with my brother or my sister or whatever. You just say, thank you for resolving that problem. Thank you for interceding on my behalf. I give you permission to intercede on my behalf. And thank you for solving that problem for me. And that's how you do it with the angels. That's exactly how we do it, how we get along with them and how we get them to help us, because they can't interfere unless we invite them in. So we have to say, please intercede, please help me now. Thank you for that help. You have to invite them to help you. And you have to tell them exactly what you need the help with. So I guess that's about it for today. That's all I've got for you today, folks. I will be back tomorrow. So if you didn't get a message off me today, you might get one tomorrow. And I'm going to wave to all the children because Vicky said her children were watching yesterday. So I'm going to wave to Vicky's kids again and she's going to have to tell me the names and anybody else's children that's watching. And thank you all and have a beautiful day. And come back same time tomorrow. Okay. Lots of love and blessings, everybody. Thank you.